Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with another indoor field test shooting video. We're taking a look at the Crosman Bushmaster MPW. This is a semi and full auto steel BB rifle, much like the previous version, the DPMS, and they're pretty much got the same internals. They're just cosmetically different, so we should get very similar results. So watch that video if you haven't watched it for the original Crosman DPMS SBR. Really cool gun. This is a lot like it. We got a red dot on it. We got basically, slightly different cosmetics. Watch my tabletop video for it if you want to know more of the details on this particular model. And so we're going to test it out on the Cronny right now. And we're going to see what kind of feet per second we get. Crosman says about 430. And then after we test that out, we're going to put 10 rounds down range in semi-auto, see what kind of grouping we can get. 30 feet, rested position. Then we'll shoot some full auto rounds. Why not, right? Okay, so let's get on with this one. Put the red dot on. Got her charged. Safety is off. We're just gonna pull that back too. That'll help me get it on the right. For some reason I don't have any. Oh, you know what? That's going to be fun. I left the red dot on, so I'm going to have to get some new BBs. But this should be okay, just for chronoing it in for now. Hopefully I get it on target. 380. 391. 388. 385. We'll do one more. 385. 381. So not right up to that 430, but not too bad. Put it back in safe here. And by the way, the temperature is about 22 degrees Celsius. That's about 71 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So not crazy warm. It's a little cool actually. It feels a little chilly in here compared to outside right now. The sea can is nice and cool here in the morning. It does warm up a little bit in the afternoon. So I try to make my videos before it gets stifling hot. Okay, so we're gonna set up paper target 30 feet down range. I'm gonna put a new battery in my red dot because this one's done. And then we're going to see what kind of accuracy we get. I've got a brand new paper set up downrange, 30 feet downrange, put a new battery in my red dot here, so we should be able to get some shots on the paper that are somewhat accurate, rather than just sort of like hoping and shooting, just pointing the gun in the right direction. That red dot's going to help a lot. Okay, so that's done. So we've got a full mag in here. I'm going to put 10 rounds in first and see what kind of, in semi-auto, and see what kind of grouping we get. On the target. I'm not too worried about up or down, left or right, because I can fully adjust that later on if I wanted to with the red dot. We just want to see what kind of grouping we get. Does this gun shoot a nice tight group? Is it capable of being accurate? Sighting the red dot in is sort of an after the fact type thing. So let's get some steel BBs on the target downrange. Turn on the red dot. Okay, so hopefully we're in the ballpark. We're going to shoot a few, and if I don't hear it hitting right, I'll check it out. We do need to, yeah, we're in semi-auto, so let's go. Okay, I'm gonna put it in safe. We'll take a look. Not too bad. A little more open than I'd like to see it, but without actually, sighting it in, it's shooting pretty good. Just a little bit high, a little tiny bit to the right. I'm basically aiming for the bullseye. Got one in there. That's sort of like about a 2.5 inch group, I'd say, but not too bad. I would have liked to seen it more like 1.5. But let's put her in full auto and pretty much get rid of the last 15 rounds in full auto. See, I'm just gonna let her go. Unleash the barrage. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes. Lock back, bolt is open. Could close it if I want. Put it in safe anyways. That's weird because it almost seemed to be more accurate in full auto. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just basically pulverized the hole there. A couple went down, so these ones came down, but it looks like we just put like a whole bunch right there. It definitely didn't make that much of a bigger group. It just seemed to shoot a little bit lower in full auto, maybe just the way I was holding it with the recoil and everything. I'll have to take a look when I watch back and see where most of those holes got punched, but definitely this gun shoots almost better in full auto, which is not a bad thing, because being that it's a full auto BB gun, you're going to definitely use it with that, and it feels really good. It's got a great rate of fire. There's just enough blowback to give you that tap, tap, tap on the shoulder, especially in full auto. You can feel it really moving around. It really has that dynamic to it. So a lot like the DPMS R for sure. I can't remember exactly how well that gun did in terms of FPS and accuracy. I'll have to go back and review that video, but you can watch that video and see for yourself. So I'll put links in the description. I'll also put links in the videos if I can tag them if I don't forget to do that. But really cool gun. Watch the tabletop video. I love these guns from Crosman. They're so cool. Definitely get the specs and all the details in those other tabletop videos. We do have these in our Canada and US stores. At the time of this video, we actually have a weekly promotion. So hopefully I can get this video out quickly to you guys. So if you're interested, you can get in on this. We have a 30% off on this gun in Canada, at least right now. So it's a good deal. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also come on down to replicaairguns.com where we have a bunch of articles and reviews and additional photos, all kinds of products there that I've reviewed and tested. And of course, we have our Canada and our US online stores at replicaairguns.ca and replicaairguns.us, where of course we have this gun and a lot of other products, air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, pellet guns, accessories, you name it. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.